What's happening? Welcome back to another episode of the Account for Your Life podcast. I'm Jamie with a Healthy Accountant, helping you to account for your life. And today on the podcast, we're talking about fixing the business finances today. And this is going to be the installation number 2, step number 2. And we're going to use this week. Today is July 28th. We're going to use this week, Sunday to Friday, to just kind of go through some things that, faith-driven businesses and pretty much any business, anyone that wants to start a business can do so that you can actually make sure that your finances are fixed and you don't have to worry. So if this is your first time joining us here in the podcast and you're watching on YouTube, if you would like this post, because YouTube loves that when people like the post, because then they can let other people like you know that this video is out there. So like the post on YouTube, like the post on Instagram. Not Instagram, like the post on Facebook and share it. And if you get value today, subscribe to our channel. Wherever you're watching, if you're on YouTube, and subscribe to the podcast over on iTunes and Spotify, Google, all those places where podcasts are being streamed. So today, this is Sunday, and we want to get the week started off good. Anybody want to get the week started off good? I know that when I started thinking about this episode and started thinking about kind of like what to share for someone to, really take action, I had to really think. I had to think, I didn't want to put too many things in the lesson today because, we want to make sure that you can get something done. So we're going to talk about one specific thing in a business that without it, you don't have one. So you may be thinking, what is that thing? But you don't have a business, or we don't have businesses unless something gets sold. So you don't have a business unless you have sales. That's the quote of the day. You don't have a business unless you have sales. It's interesting because I was in a conversation recently, and this particular person was talking about sales and was talking about how they didn't like sales and they didn't want to do any sales. And, this was just not their thing. I says, wow, you're selling me on that right now. So you're a great salesperson. You just might be selling in reverse. I said, you just might be selling in reverse. We don't want to do that. So to have a business, to have anything that generates money, we're talking about getting our finances fixed. Then we have to have a way to sell. And so today I'm going to share with you about five things to do, 5 things you can consider, and 5 things you should do when it comes to fixing your finances and making sales. And so number 1, the first thing you have to do, like this person was doing, they was making a sale, but they was just selling in reverse. So whatever we think about we would like to do or wherever we like to go with this, then I got to sell myself first. That's number 1. You got to sell yourself first. Sell yourself on the idea, on the product. If there's a product to be used, make sure you have used it and you like, yo, this is amazing, and you have to be totally sold on it. Back in the day when I was just coming into business. Well, not really just, but, it was probably like 2015-ish, probably 2014-ish, came into Grant Cardone. And no, I actually came to Grant Cardone in 2012 or 13. He had a book, Sell or Be Sold. And that was one of the first ideas he had in the book. Man, you got to sell yourself. You got to be sold on your idea, or else you're going to get sold. Somebody else is going to sell you on their idea. And so I was like, man, sell yourself. So you got to sell yourself. Whatever you look to do, make sure you are 100% sold on the idea so that when you do start making moves, you're not wondering if this is going to work. You know it's going to work. You don't because you're already sold on it. So make sure you are sold on it yourself. So sell yourself first. Number 2, right? Number 2 is, I didn't put these in order. Create a strategy that gets people excited. Now, we're not going to get into the details of this. I'm just giving you the ideas of how you're going to fix your finances. So when we're talking about fixing the finances, we're talking about selling ourselves. And then it's like, well, before you even just like go to people, you got to get excited. It's got to be exciting. It's got to be really exciting. And this could be somewhat challenging. I'll be honest. Like say you're in a boring business like taxes. Boring business like taxes, getting people excited about taxes. Now, here's the thing. I'm probably not going to get people excited about that. Here's how I know. I remember, I'm in a group, and in the group, I mentioned that taxes were fun, and people said, well, you're going to have to sell me on that one. They literally said, you're going to have to sell me on that one because I don't believe that. So taxes in itself is not fun, but I can tell you what is. Making money is. Making money is fun. So if you're in a boring business, then you gotta know where to come in at. You gotta know what the next one I'll tell you that one, but I'm not gonna tell you the next one yet. But you gotta know where to come in at to get people excited. So if I come to you and say, hey man, would you like to make some more money? Right? Of course. Everyone would like to make more money. So it's getting an idea that makes people excited around the thing that you have so that they're excited. And then when they realize that it's connected to something else that they need, then they might buy it. It doesn't mean that they will, but they might buy it. So that's number 2. Create a strategy that gets them excited. Then number 2, you have to tell them what they want. Sell them what they want. Sell them what they want. It's what they want that matters, right? Because at the end of the day, I want to make some money. So I'm creating an exciting strategy that sells them exactly what they want. See, when people get what they want, when you give them what they want, do you know what they do? They exchange their money. So I cannot exchange the money until they actually see that this is what they want. And usually, if they don't want it, they may come back and say, you know what, I don't want this anyway. Let me cancel this. This wasn't the right thing. Now that I think about it, can you give me my money back? There's nothing like someone coming back and saying that they're going to cancel because they didn't get exactly what they want. So when we're talking about giving people what they want, just like I said, you're going to have to get them excited. Most people make decisions on how they feel. Most people make decisions on how they feel. It's kind of like I went to see my parents yesterday, and I'm up there. I was up there to cut my dad's hair, and I cut my cousin's hair while I was there, and then it was like, hey, they want to get something to eat. My dad, all he cared about was he wanted to stay at dinner. He's like, yeah, I want to go out now. Now my dad doesn't move as well as he used to, so he can't just go out. He's going to need. Even my mom doesn't necessarily want to take him out by himself. He sold us on the idea that he had to get steak. He's like, because at first I'm like, well, I'm just gonna pick it up and bring it home. He was like, no, not at all. We're gonna have to go. And he did a couple things, and by the time he got finished doing those couple things, then he got exactly what he wanted. So people want what they want, and our job is to give it to them. Because once they have it, they're like, oh my goodness, you're the greatest, the greatest since bread. Oh my goodness, like you gave me exactly what I wanted. So number 3 is sell them what they want, right? Then number 4 is, this is it. Like you got to make them an offer that they feel stupid. This is what Alex Mosey said, that they feel stupid not taking it. They call it irresistible, but they gotta feel stupid. Like, oh, I would be a dummy not to buy this. I would be a dummy. Like when Alex Mosey wrote his books, he had an ingenious strategy. Yes, he won book sales. You know what he did? He created a course. He created all kind of free stuff. It doesn't even ask you to buy the book, but because all the stuff that he's given, you just buy the book. He did all that to sell, just say a $30 book. What? But because the people that he really want to help, well, most people won't even be there. So he's got a to work with him, you got to be a $5 million business. Most people aren't going to be there. So everybody else gets to buy his books and get his free stuff. I said, this like, it's a strategy. Like I see it, like give away the stuff for free. It's just that when you're starting out, like, does that work? Now, he didn't start out that way. No, he didn't. So now he can do that. Now he's got millions and millions and millions of dollars. So it's like, well, you can still do the free stuff, but at the end of the day, whatever the offer is, it has to be so good they feel stupid not buying it. I'm in the process of making that. We've got offers. I don't know that people would feel stupid not to take the offers. I mean, when we make an offer, a lot of times for our private high-level clients, we're typically showing them, hey, when you work with us, hey, look, we just found, $50,000 in tax savings. Like, literally, I'm on a call just this week with a new client, just kind of going through, look, this strategy is going to save you $16,000. This strategy is going to save you $14,000. This strategy is going to save you $6,000 and $7,000 and $2,000. And like, wow, look at this. Look at how much money, you're going to save, right? Like all these strategies, they're going to save because they work with us, right? So, and I remember when I made the original offer, I showed them how much money they were going to save, but I just didn't show them what or how they were going to save it. So on that initial call, show them, oh, this is how we're going to do it. And I think some people get conflicted. Some people get conflicted when it comes to money, when it comes to taxes and tax savings, because it's like, so why wasn't this person doing that for me? I don't even know, baby. I have no idea. I have no idea why they didn't do it for you. And if they did do it for it, they didn't tell you. But really, at the end of the day, if you didn't know this was happening, then you didn't save it. So we walked them through. I made an irresistible offer that they would be an idiot to not save. I think the first year they would save like $60,000, $70,000 if everything stayed the same. That's assuming they don't make any more money. So if everything stays the same, you're gonna save like $60,000 a year. Like, wow, that's a lot of money. So I made them that offer, and they paid us $20,000. You pay us $20,000, right? You pay us $20,000, and then we're gonna help you save even more, because as you continue to grow your business, you're gonna save more. So you make an irresistible offer. So your job when you're doing this for yourself is to have an offer that when they see it, they're just like. Sometimes people still don't have the money, guys. Sometimes people still may not do it, but really, it's still got to be irresistible. It's got to make them feel like, man, this is crazy that I don't take this offer. So make an offer that's irresistible. And then lastly, the last thing is when you do go into the marketplace, you gotta find a crowd that's starving. Why do you think late at night, especially in the city and in places where there's a lot going on, and say on the weekends and people are staying up late and folks are going out to parties, when there's just a couple of places open, they ain't the best places, but a couple of places are open to serve food. Why do you think everybody goes there? Everybody's starving and they don't care. They have what they want and they're starving. So they don't care that they'll eat McDonald's. They don't care that they're going to eat Wendy's. They don't care that they're going to eat the Chinese carryout. They don't care that they may even go to the 24-hour, diner. They don't care. They're just like, look, I'm hungry. I got to eat food. And because I got to eat some food, I'm starving. Late at night, people drink. And when you drink and do all kinds of stuff, it make you need to eat something before you go to bed. You got to put something on there. So the starving crowd, right? The starving crowd is the people that you really look to help. You look to help these people, right? So we got to find a starving crowd that literally does not care. They're like, we're going to eat We're going to take this product, we're going to take this service, and we're going to buy it because I'm starving, and this is exactly what I need. This is exactly what I want. So just to kind of round this out, if someone was looking to fix their business finances, I'm going to run through these really quick. We've already gone through them, but I'm going to run through them really quick just to do a quick recap. And so here's the recap, right? Without sales, you don't have a business. So that is how we started everything off. Without sales, you don't have a business, because that's the thing that's going to fix every business's finances in most cases, especially the newer ones. And then we're going to go through step number one is sell yourself first. You got to be sold on the idea. You got to be sold on your program. You got to be sold on your product. You got to be sold on what it is you're going to put into the marketplace more than anybody else. Number two, you've got to create a strategy that gets them excited. People have to get excited about what it is that you are offering. Number three, sell them what they want. They got to actually want the thing. And because if they want it, then they'll potentially buy it. Number four, make an offer that's so good that they would feel like they would just feel dumb if they didn't take it. So that's number four. And number five, sell to a starving crowd. If you do these things, you would fix your business finances. You would get your business growing. And if you grow your business and you fix your finances, then what can you do in the world? So guys, I'm Jay Moore, the Healthy Accountant, helping you to account for your life. And in today's episode, I help you to fix your business finances. This was step number 2. If you missed step number 1, go back and watch step number 1. And I'll give you one lesson from step number 1, which is separate time from money. If you separate time from money, then you're moving in the right direction for fixing your business finances. All right, guys, if you got value from today's program, make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you like the post so that someone else can find out about how they can fix their business finances, in 2024. My name is Jay Moore, the Healthy Accountant, helping you to account for your life. God bless. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
This has been the Account for Your Life podcast with your host, the Healthy Accountant himself, Jay Moore. Until next time, make it a great day.